Cause she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty lighter that she might just come from. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole for you know.
Yeah, that's my intro. Let me talk to you guys real quick. Welcome back. So here's the third group of scrolls. These are the AoE. AoE stands for attack on everyone. The reason why I gave this the AoE name is specifically because they have, when you go to their bonus stat, before we mentioned that the crack scrolls don't have the bonus stats. Once again, these AoE have a bonus stat, and the bonus stat both applies to definitely troops and of course, and then it applies to the arena. We see how it says here after you apply 4, it says reduces the enemy troops defense and health by 5% respectively. This effect can be stacked, and the attribute can be reduced to 0. Both the Flames and the Thunderbolt has this, but Thunderbolt says also it has a 2% chance of paralyzing the target to make it unable to attack. That cannot be stacked. Flames has a different one. They have the same for when it comes to troops. And when it comes to arena, it says also it has a 20% chance of burning the target to reduce its attack. And again, of course, this cannot be stacked either. So, you know, we know Paralysis and Burning are skills that are applied inside of arena, inside the explore area. And this particular scroll covers both bases, troops and arena. So some more information on these AoE scrolls when it comes down to the troop stats. The hero bonus. It goes at tier 5. It gets to 5%. When we notice for the cracks, it only go to 3%, and then for the arena ones, it goes to only 2%. You see. There's also more that it goes. It's just continue, man. This is the gift that keep on giving. The Thunderbolt has it goes all the way to 12% for troop attack, defense, and health. It goes all the way to 12%. It also has a debuff to troop defense and to troop health. It goes, that's 10%. At level 3, it starts at 5%. Then at level 4, 7%, and then at level 5 is at 10%. But it's 12% for the other attack, defense, and health for the troops. Now the Flames also has the debuff, but it's only one debuff, and it's for troop attack. And it's the same thing. It starts at tier 3. And it's for 5, then tier 4, 7, and tier 5, 10%. You know, so this is, you know, it's obvious that these are the best scrolls to get. They do take a lot in order to be able to upgrade them. You know, you don't really see the Flame and the Thunderbolt being given out that easily. $100 will get you 5 of them. 5 of them. You know what I mean? You got to assume that I think I have mines at level 2. At level 2. You will have to take it off to be able to see. My Thunder is at level 2. Just want to take this off real quick. Just to verify something. I'm figuring to take this to level 3, I'm going to need 3 Thunderbolts. Actually, I need 5 Thunderbolts just to take this to level 3. I mean, and truth be told, you know, I understand that's a lot. However, when you really, really, really look at it, man, once you get this to level 3, it adds that debuff to it. So it will take 5 of them just to level, and you got to level up all 4 of them to get the effect. As we mentioned before, you have to level up all 4 of them in order to even get that effect. You know what I mean? So if 3 are at level 2, level 3, and then 1 is at level 2, then you're not going to get that effect that comes with you're still going to be getting the stats for tier 2. So that's just real important information to know. It's very expensive to rank these things up, and it's at 5. Once you get to trying to get to 3, ain't no telling what it's going to take to be able to get it to tier 5. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention the vast terrain scroll. This one is similar to the Thunderbolt scroll. It reduces the attack, defense, and health power of enemy troops. I believe the percentage is the same as the Flame and Thunderbolt. Um, it also has a chance to paralyze the enemy's troops and prevent them from acting. This is the effects that it has. I gotta get hopefully I'll get another copy of this vast terrain scroll. It's a it's an exclusive scroll. So for the hero, it does the speed, attack, health, and defense. It starts at 2%, goes to 3%, then goes to 5%. We notice this is just like with the Thunderbolt and the Flames. They go higher, and then when it comes to the troops, attack, health, and defense is at 2%, 3.5, and then ends at 7%. And it has a enemy troop attack, defense, and health reduction of 10%. So it's an exclusive scroll. It only goes to the 3 tiers, and but it also only goes to attack, defense, and health to 7%. So that's another scroll. Can't remember if there was another exclusive scroll, but these scrolls right here, they only in certain events, not very easy to come across, and I would not recommend it only because you got to get so many scrolls in order to in order to tear them up. And when something is hard to access and you need a lot of them, it's just really not worth the investment. Maybe you could stack them up slowly and eventually utilize it, but I'm pretty sure by that time you could probably have a maxed out set of scrolls somewhere, and at least a few more. It'll take a long time before you even put these into use. Maybe you get enough of them and could put them on some heroes that you're not utilizing all the time. So now, when it comes to the blacksmith and enchanting the scrolls, there has to at least be a legendary piece of equipment. You have to take it off of the hero in order to be able to enchant it. And I mean, so like the good thing about it, it doesn't cost anything to remove enchantment, and you get all of the scrolls back whenever you remove the enchantment from an item. You get every single scroll that you put on that item back. So it's none all that's very good because the scrolls are already expensive. So at least it doesn't cost anything. You don't even have to get any extra material in order to take off the enchantment. I'll give you an example here real quick with Lilith. As I put one of her scrolls here in the enchantment area, enchantment removal. I receive 3 scrolls back. Then I could just put it back if I want to. It's kind of scared for a minute. I'll put it back. It's going to take 1 to get it to a level 1, and then it takes 2 to get it to a level 2. And it takes 5 to get it to a level 3, rightfully so. It's just, that's just what it is. So it doesn't cost you anything to do that. It is worth doing it every now and then when you want to increase the scroll, to just take the gear off and enchant it and then just put it back. You can enchant one at a time if you want, but as I told you before, you need them all at the same level for to get that next tier effect. Reminder again, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2200 UTC, game time. I will be having a live. Hope to see some of you guys there. I'm hoping some of you guys, want to go over the tier list and understand why I put certain people at certain levels. When you go to some of the other sites on, you look up Nations of Darkness, and you start seeing these tier lists. You start seeing the people, they got them tiered. It's not really that close to what I have done. And like I say, I'm more PvP focused, but when I also take in consideration the arena effect. So I hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, rate, subscribe.